What's poppin' YouTube? It's King Bril coming back at you again with another video, and today we're going over hair loss. Yes, that's right. If you're suffering from a receding hairline, thinning edges, or maybe a little bit of crown balding, man, this is gonna be the video that you wanna watch. You might wanna take a little bit of notes, and you're gonna definitely wanna watch this video in its entirety. We're gonna be going through hair loss, what actually causes hair loss, and what are some of the things that we can do to stop this from happening and possibly kind of redo it, kind of rewind back and kind of fight back and regrow some of that hair that we might have lost from suffering from this hair loss, right? So the first thing I want to say is this video is going to be a little bit sciencey, but it's okay because I'm going to break it down in a super simple way. So I promise you, you'll understand everything and it'll be super easy by the time you get to the end of this video, right? So when it comes to hair loss, right? Hair loss, one of the biggest contributors to hair loss is this scientific term called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress. Say it with me, say it with me. Oxidative stress. Don't be afraid of the word, don't be afraid of the science terms. I promise you, it's super simple. Oxidative stress is a fancy schmancy, sciencey, doctorate way of saying cell damage. A fancy way of saying your cells have been, are being damaged. That's all oxidative stress means, right? Now, when it comes to hair loss, you know, your cells are very important because your cells make up everything in your body. Your cells make up your hair. They make up your skin, they make up your heart, they make up your lungs, your feet, all of that stuff, your bones, muscles. So when you have cells being damaged, whatever that cell is a part of, it's not gonna be able to work properly. And in terms of your hair, if your hair follicle cells are being damaged constantly, it's gonna contribute to a lot of bad stuff. And if we were to get specific, oxidative stress, which is cell damage, it is one of the reasons why some of you guys are seeing premature thinning, premature graying in terms of your hair. I know guys who were getting, they had half a head of gray hairs when they were about 23 years old, man. And no one else in their family was seeing that, man. And it was because of that oxidative stress. Another thing, if you guys have any inflammation related scalp conditions like psoriasis, like seborrheic dermatitis, just all around dandruff, oxidative stress is gonna exacerbate it and make your condition much worse, which absolutely can lead to hair loss. Also, if you guys have been doing any of your research online in terms of male pattern baldness, you know something called DHT, right? DHT. Everybody knows what DHT is when it comes to hair loss, and they want to block it and all this stuff. But I'm here to tell you, if your body is experiencing a lot of oxidative stress, it's the equivalent of giving DHT a free lane to the basket to come and eat up your hair follicles, right? It's like walking the batter and letting DHT go straight to first base, right? So you want to eliminate oxidative stress because your body actually has cells that fight against DHT automatically, but those cells will get, robbed of their things that they need to actually function, so they can't fight DHT, and we're actually going over that now. So we heard of oxidative stress, we know what cell damage is, but what causes cell damage, right? What causes cell damage? Well, cell damage is caused by this little bandit, right? This little bandit, this little demonic, devilish bandit called free radicals, right? You see, he got a mean face right here. He's looking over here like the old Pac-Man joint used to be. This right here, this red thing, this is your red blood cells. These are to represent all the good cells in your body. And this free radical is coming here to mess up everything that is good and lovely in terms of your body, especially your head. The free radicals is the reason why a lot of y'all are going bald. Now, what free radicals are these little harmful particles. They come along and they essentially rob your cells of what they need to do their job, right? They robbing your cells. I'm talking about from your heart to your skin to your hair. They're running all over your body and just gut check, put the money in the bag, brother. They're literally robbing your cells, right? Now, if you're sciencey, what they're technically doing is robbing your cells of electrons, right? And if you're not sciencey and you're here because you don't want your hairline to touch the back of your neck, just understand that free radicals are robbing your cells of what they need to do their job properly and function properly in your body. So when it comes to free radicals and how these free radicals actually get in your body, not the number one, but one of the most prominent sources of free radicals is our diet, especially if you're here in the States. This right here, this is my bad drawing of like a Big Mac, which looks a lot more like the patties over at a Chum Bucket. I don't know if you guys watch SpongeBob, but processed foods, that represents processed foods. So that, little pit stop you made at McDonald's because you got hungry at 11:30 at night and you didn't think anybody knew that you were cheating on your diet. That little, frosted honey bun that you got from the gas station, them Sprites that you popping open, all that processed sugar. Processed foods is a huge contributor of free radicals. Yes, your diet is one of the reasons why you're experiencing hair loss, or maybe on the way, or have experienced hair loss. So those are a great source of free radicals. Also, toxic pollution, namely smoke, is a huge contributor of free radicals. So if you're somebody, who, you need your little Newport, you know what I'm saying? You're a pack a day type guy, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're not, even if you're a part of the camp that likes to break it down, roll it up, and pass it all around, understand that you're not so much better than the Newport smokers in this one, because it is not the tree that is the source of the free radicals, but the smoke is the source of the free radicals. Regardless of what you're smoking, the smoke is not helpful for your body. The smoke contains free radicals, which robs you of a lot of your electrons in your body. If you work in construction or maybe a factory and you're inhaling a lot of dust and debris, understand all of that stuff is so many free radicals and unhealthy things. Even if you light a candle, which is one of the reasons why they say when you light a candle, do not allow it to stay on when you leave the house, or don't close the door. Make sure you open the window whenever you light a candle, because the fumes from the candle, they contain free radicals, man. So free radicals are all around us. So all of those things contribute to the free radicals in your body. And also stress. If you're somebody, you feel like you're stressed out, or you're going through something, you're chronically stressed, your body is creating free radicals. So I know you don't choose to be stressed out, but free radicals are all around us, and how we navigate those free radicals not only contribute to how healthy we are, but they contribute to how much hair we got on our head. They contribute to hair loss. They contribute to those hairlines. They contribute to male pattern baldness. They contribute to the thinning edges, ladies. They contribute to a lot of bad stuff. So we want to prevent those if at all possible. And I know we live in a world where it's pretty hard to avoid these free radicals, man. You walk outside, you catch a secondhand smoke real quick, or maybe you at work and you're working hard and you just need a quick bite to eat, so you don't have time to prepare your own food. Free radicals are honestly a part of life. So while you want to limit them, rather than stress about their existence, you will much rather focus on ingesting things that can help deal with those free radicals, so that the free radicals don't cause any harm, right? So what can we get that can police those free radicals? That's the question. So antioxidants. Antioxidants are the thing that we need to deal with the free radicals, to stop the oxidative stress, because it contributes to the premature graying, male pattern baldness, and a lot of the inflammation conditions that we have, like psoriasis, seborrheic dermatitis, and dandruff. So antioxidants. And I know you guys can, or I don't know if you guys can or cannot read the board, but one of the most popular antioxidants that help us deal with the oxidative stress, you guys have been hearing about since you guys were kids probably. People recommend it when you get under the weather a little bit. It's crazy popular. It's one of the most popular ingredients in orange juice, and that's called vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the most popular and potent antioxidants that you can get to deal with these free radicals, right? But, right, while vitamin C is potent, both potent and popular, what if I told you that there was a antioxidant that was almost 10 times as strong as vitamin C? As a matter of fact, what if I told you that there was a antioxidant that was more specifically inclined to help with your hair follicle function than vitamin C? Well, I have great news, because there is an antioxidant, and that antioxidant is called phycocyanin, right? Phycocyanin. Phycocyanin is amazing. It's one of the best things that you can ingest for your hair, for your skin, for your nails, and for your health overall, along with vitamin C and any other antioxidant sources. One of the best things that you can do for your health, right? And you can tell when like a food group has a lot of phycocyanin in it, because it'll have a greenish, bluish tint a lot of times, because it's just that powerful. Yeah, it does, contribute to the color of something. And one of the most potent sources of the phycocyanin, which is gonna help us deal with the free radicals, which is gonna stop a lot of the oxidative stress that's causing our hairline thinning, our receding hairlines, our thinning edges, our balding crowns. One of the best sources of phycocyanin is this algae plant, blue-green algae plant called spirulina. Right, spirulina. I hope you guys can see this. This is my little picture, my little algae picture, you know what I'm saying? Spirulina. Spirulina is something that they've been eating. It's one of the oldest foods that we would ingest ever. Like, it was one of the first discovered ones. You can actually research this. It's very old compared to man. And people have been ingesting this for years for their overall health, and it just happens to have amazing benefits for your hair. If you're somebody that likes the specifics in history, you can look at the Aztecs, Mexico and whatnot. You can look at different tribes in Africa. But this has been something that people have been ingesting for a long time that has done amazing benefits for their health, but also had amazing benefits for their hair. And one of the best sources of spirulina is the Healthy Hair Growth Supplement. This is a hair growth supplement by Rich Royals Luxuries. You can get it over at richroyals.com. And it's when taken consistently, it can have amazing benefits for your health, your hair, your skin, and your nails. And I've been taking it for about 2.5 months now. Now, what I will say, I actually have it right here. Boom. Oh, hope you guys can see this. And boom, see that? Now, one of my favorite things about this supplement itself is not only does it have spirulina, which, I just explained to you all the benefits of spirulina and why it's so important in terms of saving your hairline, preventing a lot of inflammation from a lot of these conditions, and stopping the early gray, you know what I mean? One of the best things I love about it is it also has other ingredients that's great for hair growth, right? So we can just look at a few of these too. Almost everybody has heard of biotin in some capacity. Everybody has tried biotin. You get the little cheap Nature's Beauty in the green bottle biotin supplements, you guys. We all tried it. You got MSM, which is something it's an ingredient that's essentially purified sulfur. It's something that actually is gaining traction in terms of, we talk about hair growth ingredients. It's got zinc, which is really good for you. Camu fruit is it's essentially one of the most powerful sources of vitamin C. We talked about vitamin C and antioxidants, but it's actually more potent. It has more vitamin C in it than oranges, right? Camu fruit, cayenne powder, amazing for your blood flow, which helps your hair growth, and horsetail extract, man, which is eventually leads to your body producing a lot more collagen. So this healthy hair growth supplement, I'm taking mine now. This healthy hair growth supplement is amazing, and I recommend it. And now I know, some of us, have a opinion towards supplements, but let me tell you this: when it comes to this supplement or any other supplement in the hair growth, you should be able to find every ingredient in the supplement somewhere else, right? Like, it's not like you can't find these somewhere else. The great thing about supplements that I love is that supplements save you time and money. Because the amount of time you would have to spend sourcing to make sure that these companies are giving you pure ingredients, safe ingredients, researching to see what ingredients to buy, and then the money that you spend buying it and the research you have to do to actually find all 17 of these sources, or the gas you're gonna have to burn up driving to the store to get all of these sources, is gonna take a lot. So supplements are great because you can just get it all in about 5 seconds that it takes you to actually swallow it. Pause. So just a review, quick review. Oxidative stress is a powerful contributor to hair loss. right? And if we want to prevent hair loss, we want to prevent our hairline from touching the back of our neck. We want to make sure we're watching out for that cell damage and those free radicals. These free radicals come from a lot of processed foods. They come from toxic pollution, a lot of smoke, and they come from a lot of stress. You know, they come from lack of sleep. There's a lot of unhealthy things that cause free radicals. And while we can put up our best effort to limit our intake or the creation of these free radicals, it's borderline impossible not to achieve some type of free radicals, right? They're gonna exist. So we gotta do our best to deal with them as we can to keep ourselves not only healthy, but prevent our hairline from falling back and prevent those dad genes from kicking in. So we're gonna wanna get a lot of antioxidants, vitamin C, phycocyanin, and we're gonna wanna get those from the most potent ingredients, right? We're gonna wanna get those from the best ingredients we absolutely can. The Healthy Hair Growth Supplement, if you're interested in it, make sure you go over to richrose.com, read up on it, look at the site, understand it, and if it sounds like it's something for you, definitely make that purchase. And I personally would recommend getting a 3-month supply, because you don't want to just do 1 month. For 3 months, you'll save money. But if you just do 1 month, that's not long enough to see the regrowth results. Like you might can see hair growth, but if you're somebody who's looking to kind of come back from, a situation, bring the hairline back, or kind of fill in thin spots, you're gonna want to be a little bit more consistent, therefore, so that your hair can actually heal and then strengthen, because you got a lot to heal. If you lost hair due to oxidative stress, you got a little bit of time that you're gonna have to be consistent, because your body has to actually heal itself, stop those free radicals, allow the hair follicles to heal, and then they're gonna need time to grow. So I would suggest at least the 3-month supplement, the 3-month supply, I'm sorry. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you leave them down below. Today we focused a lot on phycocyanin and antioxidants and spirulina, but you guys can leave in the comments which ingredient you want me to dive into next, or you can go down in the comments and just type in any ingredient that you want me to dive into and look into and tell you why it may or why I might think it doesn't work. Also on my channel, I've also dived into ingredients that are actually in a lot of our favorite hair products, things like honey. Coming in the future, I have videos talking about why some of the ingredients like phthalates and parabens and sulfates are bad for your hair. I mean, I've talked about it in the past, but I'm gonna do them in a more formal format so you guys can follow the science. So let me know what you think about this video style. Let me know what you think about the supplements and your experience with spirulina, cayenne powder, biotin, all of the above. And that's all for this video, man. Appreciate you for watching. Peace.